Hey everyone, this is Aisha. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a quick video on my favorites for 2014 since we're almost in 2015, which seems so crazy to me. This year went by really fast. I had a wonderful 2014. I'm hoping that 2015 will be even better. Been doing a lot of photo shoots, did a couple of weddings, also did some stuff with some magazines, and more importantly I got signed on with MAC as a freelance makeup artist here in Atlanta. I love it. It's a good experience for me. It's very fast paced, which is what I want and what I like, and I get to deal with such a diverse group of clientele, which is what I wanted. And I'm glad I'm at the location that I'm at, and that was where I wanted to be. Products that I got that I changed up with my beauty regimen. I'm sure everybody knows what this is. This is a Clarisonic brush. I right now am using the deep pore brush. Got the normal brush because I wanted to switch this one up when the weather gets really cold. Also started using the Laura Mercier Flawless Skin Repair Cream. I use this at night. It's a very heavy cream. You wouldn't want to use this during the day. You want to use this at nighttime. And I got a sample once and it's pretty pricey. It's $98, and I was always just like, I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. But I really wanted to get it because the first time I used it, it was great. I use it after I use the skin polisher that she has as well, and it's just like when you wake up in the morning, you'll see a complete difference when you use this product. As far as some other beauty stuff I've gotten, this is like the bomb. I love Urban Decay products. I got either a sample of this when I got something else. This is the Urban Decay Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Spray. And this is a prep spray, but this is before you actually put on your primers or your foundations and stuff. So it's a pore minimizer. I have oily skin, so I was like, let me try it. Let me see how it works. I love it. I use it almost every day that I'm going to wear makeup. I put it on right after I wash my face, then I let it settle in, and then I go ahead and put my moisturizer on, and then I go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. I've seen some people use it actually after they put their makeup on, like a finishing spray. I haven't really done that. I guess you can use it either way. Alright, and that's about it for my beauty regimen. I just switched over to the Clarisonic and I started using their cleansers as well, but I still use my Olay for my daily cleanser, my daily moisturizer, I'm sorry, that I use just, every day, and it has the SPF in it as well. I use the Pro X. Love Pro X products. Alright, as far as some foundations, one of them, I did a video on these. These are the AJ Crimson's Pro Foundations, and I had two. I had 4 and 5. Then I went ahead and got 3 and 6. They're very good. You can go to ajcrimson.com and go ahead and pick those up. Another foundation I got is the YSL, and this is the Latent Illuminizing foundation. I have been getting little samples of this, and this is actually B80. I have been getting samples of this for a while, and it's actually what I have on today. Didn't contour with that. I contour with something else though, and highlighted as well. But this is actually what I have on today. I really like this foundation. I don't use it a lot because it's so pricey, but for special occasions I'll definitely go ahead and throw this on. Right now I'm got a sample of the Armani, so I'm gonna see how that works. I didn't really care for it the first day I used it, but all right. And like I said, I contour and highlight, and I got these Pro palettes from MAC. You can see this is the this one here is the dark palette, and this is the medium dark. I use the medium dark a little bit more than I use the dark. And this color right here is actually a corrector color. Don't use this one too much, but I do use the corrector because I wear a lot of bold lips and I don't like to have a shadow around my mouth, and that helps with that. Okay, and this one here is almost has an orange one in there as well. I use this one right here when I do my contour, as far as for right here and maybe around my hairline. And the NC45 is kind of like my color anyway, so I use that when I do the contouring, as far as not contouring, but when I do my brows. I like to use that one, and also I use that one at the NC40, which is this one right here. I use that on the bottom. Those are two good palettes to have, you know, for women of color. Because you can mix and match to get the right highlight or contour that you want. Another thing that I got for highlighting, I had heard a lot about these LA Girl concealers, and I actually saw them at the beauty supply store here in Atlanta, and I was like, okay, let me go ahead and try them. They're actually very good, and they dry very matte, which I was surprised about. They dry very matte, and they work really well. If you're trying to get concealers and you don't want to spend a lot on concealers, I would definitely suggest that you look into getting these. I think they're like $2.99 or something like that. They're very inexpensive, and I would suggest you getting these if you want an inexpensive product that actually works well and looks well on the skin. As far as some powders that I got, Shea Moisture. Everybody knows Shea Moisture as far as for the hair products, but now they have a makeup line as well, and I really like this bronzing powder. I use it for contour. If you can see, it's very dark, but it has some kind of luminescence to it as well. It's called an illuminating powder. It's Mandalay Dusk. I really like this one. I use it a lot for my contour. As far as some blushes I got, I feel like I should have had these like years ago, but I got Blunt, which is good for both contouring and using as a blush as well. You know, for us brown girls, it works pretty good. Raisin, which every black girl has in the world, has Raisin blush. Another product that I got that I feel like I should have had a long time ago from MAC is the Gold Deposit, and that is a mineralized skin finish. It's really a bronzer. You're not going to use this all over your whole face, obviously, but if you can see, it's a very gold color. It's beautiful. It goes very well with my skin tone, you know, for dark brown women, and kind of for any, you know, woman who's tan, they can use this particular bronzer. Also, I got Worldly Wealth. This is a limited one. I forgot what collection it came out with, but it was a limited one, and I really liked it, and both me and my friend got it that day when we went to visit MAC. One that is one that MAC already has, and it's just a regular one that they have, is Warm Soul. It's a very pretty color. All right, as far as oh, almost forgot, this here is the Prime and Prep, and it's the highlighter peach luster. It's the best thing in the world to me. If you're a person who wears foundation but you want it to look like you don't have on a lot of foundation, you need to use something like this to do some correcting first, so you can go ahead and put that on and then go ahead and put your foundation on, and you will have to use less product because you're already correcting problems, and you're not having to load on so much foundation to cover those issues that you have on your skin. I use them under my eyes, use them around my mouth where it's a little bit darker, and I also use them if I have any dark spots. Then I can put on my foundation and not have to put on a lot of foundation, and my skin looks flawless. Oftentimes I have customers come in and they ask about brushes, because as you know, if you go into a high-end store, the brushes are kind of expensive and they don't want to spend that much on brushes, which I can kind of understand. These brushes from Real Techniques, these are a few of them that I have. This is another set that I have of Real Technique brushes. This is the eye set, and this is more of a face set. This is a brush for foundation. This can be used for contouring. I use this brush here actually under my eye when I set highlight, and also down here when I set my highlight. And this one can be used for concealers if you need to get into really tight areas. I love these brushes. I really do like my Real Technique brushes, and I would suggest anyone to get these Real Technique brushes if they are looking for brushes that have a professional finish and a professional look to them. They're very good brushes. They clean well, and they seem to have some staying power. I haven't had a lot of fallout from the bristles or anything like that. I really like these brushes. Can't say enough about these brushes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to some eyeshadows. My favorite thing that I got this year, which was probably with some everybody else, was the Amrezy palette, and it came from the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This palette is beautiful. I love the color caramel. I hope that it comes out by itself at some point because it's a very good color. It's a very good blending color to me as far as for my skin tone. But I do love this Amrezy palette. If you do not have it, you need to go get it. Alright, another palette that I got with everyone else was the Urban Decay Electric palette. It's my brush you hear in it. But this is the Electric palette. Love, love, love these colors. Very pigmented. It's a beautiful palette. It's a beautiful summer palette. Not so much for fall, but it was a beautiful summer palette. One from MAC. This is the Studio Sculpt Lash. It's another nice one. The brush is completely different. I use this one, like I said, I like for them to look long, and I like for them to look like I have a lot. So this is the brush that comes in this particular one, and I like to use it on the bottom one as well because it separates those lashes at the bottom. Alright. Gonna go to brows. I tried the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Dip Down Pomade, and the one I use is Chocolate. Chocolate works very good for my skin tone. Chocolate is actually what I have on today. And I also brought these two brushes. If you're gonna get the brushes, I would suggest you get this brush here because it works better with the actual product and picking up the product. You only need a little bit of this product with this one, with this particular pomade, to go ahead and do your brows. Alright. And as far as some face products I got, this is a beauty blender. I had never really gotten a beauty blender before because I just felt like it wasn't necessary. But once I did get one, I love it. And it is basically, it cuts your time in half putting your foundation on your face and blending your face and making sure that everything is blended. Got the little mini one as well. Works really good when you're around the eye area. But I do love these. I actually sometimes put on all my foundation with this. I'll just put it on the blender and just put it on my face. Works perfectly. Alright. Last but definitely not least is my lips. If you know me, I buy a lot of lipsticks. Anytime something new comes out, like, I'm on it. Today I have on the Nasty Gal lipstick, Gunner. Gunner was the only one I got. They had Gunner, Runner, and Stunner, and if it's purple, I'm gonna get it. That's just what it is. So I got this one, and I love it. It has a matte finish, but it's not overly drying on the lips. Something I got from MAC recently is the Prime and Prep, and it's the lip, and it's actually very good for if you're using matte lips. It helps, not even helps it stay on, but it helps it to not feel so dry. It helps your lips to feel better. If you are going to do matte lips, you have to put something on your lips. You cannot just put on a matte lip and think you're just gonna go about your day and it's not gonna get dry and it's not gonna flake. Like, it's just not gonna happen. You have to put something on your lips. I get that question all the time about matte lips, and that's just what it is. You have to moisturize your lips. Even if you're not putting on something matte, you still need to put on, even if it's just chapstick, put something on your lips to prepare your lips for the product. All right, as far as some lipsticks that I got, Pink Digger is a local Atlanta company, and these are lip glosses. They're very pretty and very pigmented. I have Marietta Street Bankhead Shawty, which is like a purple. Marietta Street is more of a maroon, but it's a very pretty color. And then I also have Privé, and it's a straight up gray color. As far as some MAC lipsticks I got, like I said, I have Gunner on right now. This is Violet. This is one of my favorites that I got maybe close to the summertime. I got this one. It's a very pretty color. And I got Living Legend, which is a darker color that I got recently. It was for the fall. It's a kind of a reddish color. Did a video with it. And I got Styled by Sephora, which is another one that came out along with the Living Legend. If you can see it, it's very close to my skin tone. It's a very like nude. I love it. It looks perfect on my skin tone. And I got also Flat Out Fabulous. I don't think it came out last year. I think it was this year, but I love Flat Out Fabulous. I use it often. I think any brown skin girl, like, this is like the color for you, and I pair it with the Night Moth lip liner. It's the bomb. All right, and also these here are the two Rihanna's Viva Glams. This is the Viva Glam 1. I did a video with this one. It's the Viva Glam 1, and like the lipstick is just red. It's a red lipstick. It's a very, you know, just red lipstick. And this is the Viva Glam 2 with the gloss and the lipstick. And this lipstick is completely something I haven't seen. It's a frost, but it's like a gray color. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty, and they're super pretty on together, these two. If you can get these before they're gone, because I think the next one is Miley Cyrus or something like that. So get these before they actually go away. Last thing I got that I loved was the OCC lip tar, and this one is, hold on one second, the OCC lip tar, and this is Techno Pagan more than anything, so they kind of last all day. This is a metallic one. Usually theirs are matte, and they're very dry. I can say that they're matte. It looks close to this one, but it's not. It's a very it's almost like a blue purple. It's really pretty, and it has a metallic finish to it. And OCC actually is kind of a step in their game up. They switched up a lot of the formulas. Before it was just mattes, and then they came out with the glosses, and then they came with some metallic. So they did the thing this year. Well, that's about it for my faves for 2014. I'm really looking forward to 2015. Hopefully more exciting things happen for me, bigger things happen for me, bigger things are in store for me. If you have stuff that you want to do, go ahead and make those dreams come true, make those plans happen for you. Remember to like this video, to share this video, to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at IAMakeup. I appreciate you guys for subscribing and watching, and Happy New Year. Bye.